trades on the day for Friday, July the 28th, 2023, second to the last trading day of the month. Monday is our last trading day for July's trade. Up on the day, 2750. A little more slippage overall this month between our hypotheticals and our actuals. And so a summer trading setup, sometimes we see that. So good week overall. A lot of contentious price action, but we were able to profit from this week's trade. Up on the month and up on the year, we are about 2K away from the quarterly equity peaks from July the 1st trade, and about 11K, about 4.5% off our end of day equity peaks on May the 5th. And I want to go over the market and the trades on the day and look at our money management algorithm setups as well, the equity curves, the signal strength trader, as well as the market position trader, to determine if those are better ways to trade. So let's look at the market in general. Interesting observations. We talked about how this just looks funny. It just keeps fighting this 11,500 level. Yesterday the market came all the way back. Last Thursday the market sold off, went sideways for 4 weeks, rallied overnight last night, and came all the way to this point. Not to the highs last Thursday. That was the high on Thursday, and then it sold off all the way down here, and I thought the market would break down, and it rallied again at night, and then it came all the way. It was not quite at yesterday's high, so it was not quite at yesterday's highs today, and yesterday's highs were not quite at last Thursday's high. So you kind of have this downtrend line, and oftentimes you see the market surge into those downtrends. So the trend has been up. There's a downtrend. Even though I think the market should pull back more here, the bullish liquidity is so strong, I think it will surge higher. And Monday it could do that, could gap up on Sunday night. It's it's not one of our trades that we're taking, since we take day trade algorithms. And so just try to anticipate what the market will do. And looking forward to Monday's trade, last trading day of the month. Let's look at the strategies. Look at the equity curve from these are the equity curves that we have in our money management algorithms that I'm posting to the money management algorithm members area. I'm updating that in the next couple of weeks. And you can see the market position for the NASDAQ right here, this first MP NASDAQ, MP S&P, and the daily P&L. And we had a nice start to the day. We were up the 11K area, gave it back to the 29.55 area. And second time that's happened this week. This happened on, I guess, Tuesday. Yesterday was a nice trading day, and a couple of days this week where felt like I wanted to grab those profits. In this case, we've seen a lot of chop, and oftentimes we see fairly easy days. Lately, there's no easy days. There's just this. It almost started to sell at the same time of the day at the same level as yesterday, and I thought we could be off for this. Then it went sideways, so it's pretty hard to determine what the market's about to do next. But there's a couple of times this week where you wanted to grab those profits at the equity peaks when they get to those $10,000 level. And in the past, when I've done that, when I've started to do that, the market would eventually bust through those levels where I would grab profits early, and then I would underperform my strategies. And so it's tricky to do. You have to find a systematic way to justify that. This is the kind of market that, in hindsight, is very, has a lot of reversals and no follow through on these trends. But it can transition quickly, and you can have one of those big 20 to 30K days potentially. And if you grab up the profits at 10, and then you miss out on your net profits overall. But I still continue to use my money management algorithms to look for a way to justify that at times like this. So that's why I have those money management algorithms. Want to show you the strategies as well as the what we're looking at is the signal strength trader, and this basically trades this is just the NASDAQ. Once you go long 4, once there's a net position of +4, or it could take long trades. Once it's -4, it could take short trades, and it's very just a one contract strategy right now. And so it's a signal strength trader for one contracts. It's at equity peaks. The last 3 years, it's up 144K, 66.55 drawdown. Drawdown's lower if you just take long only trades. 49.85, and so it's a the short side's not been that great, but this is the kind of market that is difficult, and I anticipate that there'll be some rotation so that short trades will be more profitable in the future. Even if we continue in a bull market, the short side has been more difficult than normal. Let's look at the market position trader. Now, the market position trader is something that adjusts long and shorts based on the market position in the market. And so, for example, this would represent the Nasdaq trades today, up to about a maximum of 5. We've set this up to only takes no more than 5 contracts long. And so I've also added a $3,000 daily stop loss to this. So that really reduces that reduces the drawdown to 21,000 on just Nasdaq strategies. But our portfolio includes Nasdaq and S&P. And so here's what this looks like. And on the week, this is up 18,250. And so I want to verify this. You can see how the market position trader would trade on a day like yesterday. Take the long trade, stopped out, and then take the short trades here. And then over here you have, here's Tuesday's trade. We have the FOMC on 7/26, so there's no trades here because it doesn't trade on FOMC. And then on 7/25, here are the trades on the Nasdaq, up to 5 contracts. And here's the day when it stops trading because it hit that $3,000 loss. Now, it's not perfect because you're using the 1 bar delay, so you get bigger than $3,000 daily losses. So you have 3,000 these days right here, minus 39.60, minus 37.95, minus 3,005, and so a lot can happen in a 1-minute bar, and so it's a rough $3,000 daily loss or stop out. And so let's look at the trades on the day so you can compare that. You can look at the market position and see why it would go back and forth between longs and shorts. So for the Nasdaq, it was long here and then it was short here, and then you can see the trades it took right here on that day yesterday. And so on today it was just all long, all net long trades today. And let's look at the trading system signals on the day. For today, I thought we could have the market really, I thought it would roll over, and when it fought back to here, I thought they're just gonna drive it up to all-time highs, or not all-time highs, but to 52-week highs up here, or at least take out this level. To come this far off these lows and fight back this much, take back those closing prices right there, 15,939. I thought it would close about 100 points higher, or move 100 points higher first before it would pull back, but it pulled back here, and so it's one of the reasons why I didn't want to override the strategy. The gains could have been substantial as we had a nice long position going and nice 4 or 5 contracts on the Nasdaq and a couple on the S&P. Tick Pulse was long here, rolled over the short side, thought we'd get a short trade, then it rallied again, so it ended up just being a choppy day. You see the S&P's up 42.75 on the day, but if you draw a line through the middle, you can see how choppy the day session is, and the price action in the day is really choppy and inconclusive, even though it's up 42 points. And let's look at a data moving average. Data moving average struggled yesterday early, then came back a little bit, and then struggled again today. And this kind of price action, just a choppy trading day overall. Just 3 strategies traded today. Tick count trend dynamic turnaround, or tick count trend dynamic hit a nice trade there, plus 175. It's all the market gave us. We got in long here and the market didn't go anywhere, so we took all the market gave us. Here's the Nasdaq trades on the day. Let's look at the results for the Nasdaq. Cobra 3, nice long trade. Viper, 1 loss, or 1 winner, 1 loser, 1 winner. Gap continuation was off to a nice trade on the day. Rollover stopped us out. Really, you see on the Nasdaq plus 275, but look at the intraday price action. Our algos just trade intraday, and just really the market moved up, and once it moved up past after the first hour, just kind of a choppy pattern in here, and so we had tick pulse minus 625, tick count trend had a winner, and then a loser. Tick pullback was the big winner on the day. Got in early. This is the ideal day to get in early, and took that trade. And let's look at tick long aggressive. Just took what the market gave us. Not much left in the day. No follow through. Looked like a stop run. It didn't roll over like we thought it would. Then it just ended up being a stop run, and then I thought, well, it's going to rally, and it did not rally. So, when it was down here, I anticipated it to fall through the downside. Now I'm anticipating it'll fall through to the upside with the bullish bias. We'll see, though. Monday's the last trading day of the week, and it could just chop some more. Mag 7 took the long trade. Nice trade yesterday on the short side. Long trade today, Wednesday. This had a loser, but we didn't trade on Wednesday with FOMC day. And then momentum reversal had a small short trade, and I was happy to take this trade because it offset some of the long positions when it did this. I was concerned after this price action that we would roll over, and right here it looked like we would, but we did not. So Bank of Japan made news overnight based on their rates, and so there's some volatility at night, and the market seemed to like what the Bank of Japan was doing with their monetary policy and interest rates. So the market moved higher on that overnight. These are the trades on the day for July the 28th, 2023. For a Monday will be our last trading day of the month. I'm looking forward to Monday's trade as well as the beginning of August.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.